Alrighty, after 3 weeks of my 100-day fitness challenge, I'm down 7.4 pounds. That's not nearly what I wanted to lose, but it's really nothing to scoff at considering how the CDC says that to lose weight healthily, it's between 2 and 3 pounds a week. But I know that I've got quite a bit of body fat, and I can drop 3.5 pounds a week. I've done it before. Of course, I was also much, much younger. So let's actually see if we can put in the effort to see if I can lose more than that. So 2.47 pounds per week isn't all that bad. It's better than what a lot of people report that they've lost, and there are a lot of extenuating circumstances. Not everybody's going to lose weight at the same rate, and some people are just predisposed to lose it faster than others. Not to mention that there's a lot of things out there that can cause your weight to fluctuate from back and forth, so like water retention or picking out on 2 bundt cakes and 12 Danish cookies the night before. But I didn't really put in a lot of effort, so to lose 7.4 pounds in 21 days without really ramping up the activity is kind of impressive. Essentially, all I did was decrease the amount of crap I was eating. I mean, keep in mind, this was right after Christmas and a bunch of birthdays, so my house has been full of chocolate and sugar for months. So when I stopped doing all that, then I started dropping weight, and I've gone to the gym a couple times. I've increased my walks somewhat. I started playing the Oculus again, and not as much as I would have liked. So 2.4 pounds a week for really not giving a shit is not bad. That brings me to not enough gym days. I only have been going maybe once a week. A lot of that is I have a lot of extenuating circumstances here at the house, and so I can only get to the gym at certain points. And I would like to get back to 3 times per week, but that would mean going to bed before midnight. That hasn't been working out very well. Something else that contributes is not enough steps. Have been walking a bit more, but not as much as I used to. Like I used to be able to get up to 14,000 steps a day. Lately, I'm lucky to hit 8. But the point system has been working out relatively well. I'll talk about that here in a second. But I would like to get more steps in, and I found out that to walk in the backyard for about 20 to 25 minutes, I will get about 105 steps per minute. And when I'm playing the Oculus, it's only like 85. But the Oculus will jack up my heart rate to 156. Well, walking around the backyard is only 110. So even though I don't get the same steps that I do with the Oculus or with walking, I do burn far more calories playing VR. And I play Beat Saber. I've been doing a kind of a case study for Colorado Plays to see how much weight I can lose in a week playing Beat Saber. I'm still going to go through with it, even though I haven't really got to play as much as I wanted to, but it is getting me back on my feet. And yeah, so it's kind of working out. The bottom line is I need to make more time for myself. A lot of times I wind up getting sidetracked with other things, not just the people in the house, but like with my own stuff. I burned like 4 hours last week setting up a spreadsheet that I had planned to do on Saturday. I did it on Thursday. Every time I get a wild burr up my butt, I wind up doing stuff out of order, and I gotta stop doing that because it's really screwing up my week. Especially since I've been doubling down on trying to get the YouTube channels to work. I got 3 of them, and it's a lot of fun, ish. Bottom line is I need to make more time to play the Oculus. It's only 25 minutes at most. I do like to go around out back and walk around my backyard while listening to music. It's relaxing, and I need to start setting more time aside for me, outside of sitting at my desk watching MASH or whatever else is on Hulu. I'm spending more time with the people in my life that I love, getting off my ass and away from my computer. Anyway, the point system I've been using for this fitness challenge, you can check it out in a link in the description down below, is actually working really well. I've promised my viewers on Tuesday nights that if I don't make more points than the week before, then I will do a show topless, and I really, really don't want to do that. It was pretty much the most embarrassing thing I could possibly think of that puts me in the public eye, and I decided, you know what, that's going to be incentive. I mean, that's almost as bad as me buying an Apple product. So, using the point system, I'm recording everything I eat, everything I do. I get points for steps. I have a breakdown on the page in the description of what each thing is worth. And Yeah, it's been working out because it's incentive. I see those numbers go red and I start panicking. So I get up and walk for 2 days. So this time around, that point system has been quite effective into keeping me on track. So it's going to get the whole premise behind it is that the whole challenge gets more difficult as time goes on. Each week is going to get harder and harder. So as soon as I get to going to 3 times a week to the gym, I'm going to have to maintain that. Otherwise, I'm going to vastly put my points in jeopardy, and I don't want to do a topless stream. I'm still on track to lose 26 pounds by the end of this challenge, which is about what some of the fitness experts said on Threads. They said between 15 and 20 pounds. I'm like, I can do more than that. So I'm still on track to lose 26. But I think, yeah, I can definitely do better than that. I know me and I know my physiology because I've been tracking random shit for 10 years now, more than, and I know what I'm capable of handling. That is, as long as I pull my head out of my ass and do it. And that's where the problem lies, is that sometimes I get the zero fucks given attitude and just do my work and sit here and eat lunch and watch YouTube and not really get up and move. And that's problematic. I'm getting much older, and sitting here in a lethargic state for 16 hours is growing more and more bad. Now, once I hit about 215 or 210, I'm going to have to reevaluate everything because my diet is focused on burning twice as much as I eat. And when you get to that point, you need to reevaluate because you don't want to burn too much because it'll cause damage. And so right now I'm just working on burning fat. And once I get to a certain point, I'm not going to want to do that anymore. So I'll take a closer look at what's next. But never put yourself at risk because you want to lose weight. There's all kinds of complications that can arise, and then you start looking like some of these people that are skin wrapped around bone. So always in motion. Your diet and exercise routine should be. That was my failed attempt at Yoda. Anywho, that's my update. 7.4 pounds in 3 weeks. I gained a little bit back last night because I kind of binged on butt cakes and Danish cookies, but I'm fairly sure that I'll lose them down the toilet in about 2 or 3 days. So let's see if I can pop my head out my ass and get some things going. I need to get up. I need to move. I need to get the cardio going. For someone who has a lot of blood issues at the moment, I need to start doing a little bit, paying more closer attention to what I'm doing throughout the day and what I'm eating. That means more salads, which is fine because I love salads. Nothing beats a grilled chicken salad with onions and mushrooms. Oh. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to wrap this video up and play some Oculus because I really like Beat Saber. And I've been sitting on my ass for the last 3 hours. So let's do this.